So, my name is Severin Najemny, and today we will continue my adventure in Archaelund. Although I am a little bit delayed, and very much ashamed of having not queued the VODs to publish on YouTube, even though they were prepped to go for a week now. I did, however, planning to stream on Friday, move us out of the damn fort. And I sold off all the loot too. So the boring part of managing a mercenary company is, at least for now, alleviated and skipped. Our packs are not quite light, but lighter, enough that we can travel freely. Everyone only has the bare necessities of their profession, which actually involves quite a few weapons, or most of them. We are going to be doing some diplomacy, so I might as well dress up fancy. And we will go hand in the quests. What quests did I do? Oh, right. I need to speak with the local lord about having cleared the fort. Because that's what I was doing. Not here, although this place will never not amuse me with this stairway to nowhere. Oh, and I think I can give this guy the pods that he wanted. Please, tell me you found them. The Baron keeps asking about his favorite dish. Well, it would have helped to mention the 200-kilogram mushroom monsters before I set out. You found them. He examines the pods, concerned, and finally smiles. I feared they would be spoiled, but they are in good condition. Here is your reward, as promised. The Baron will be pleased. If you find more in the future, I can still offer up to 50 suns for each. I can always dry them and use their dust to spice foods. Well, since I have 2 of them, might as well cash them in. Any more work? Not really. Fair enough. We did do the main thing he wanted. And there's only so much money a humble chef can have. Let's talk with the Baron, or Chancellor. The man squeezes his beard with impatience. Any progress with the Emerald Forest mercenaries? We eliminated Brem, the rest of them are gone. You never mentioned the small detail of not paying the mercs their wages. Of course we were going to pay. Balancing a treasury is not as easy as holding a spear all day, you know. It's actual hard work. There's always deals, always cheated taxes, always corrupt excisemen. The fortress was never attacked anyway, so they should have been grateful to still have a roof over their heads and a plate of food after the war has ended. Others had to turn into beggars. If there was no work to be done, you shouldn't have hired them and promised gold in the first place. I appreciate your insight. I will take it into account for our future councils. Anything else? There was a cult. Really? Commoners in town must not learn about this. It could raise panic. Please get to the bottom of this and remember there's an extra reward if Brem is eliminated. Well, you'll be happy to know, fine sir, that Brem is indeed eliminated. I knew I could trust you. Now I'll send over a few soldiers to take over the fortress and clean up. and we're ready for the Duke's expedition. I am sure you're eager to receive your reward. Here it is. Now please leave me to my business. I need to write a detailed report about this great success of mine. Ah, you do that. You do that. Okay, well, that's quite the chunk of experience. In fact, we've got level ups to distribute. I will do mine promptly. And since I don't want to miss out on the career bonuses, I guess I keep going Squire. I am married to a shield now. And in fact, an expert in its use. Rank 5 of Diplomacy. It's a shame I can't reassign the herb skill points to Athletics. I probably won't need more Diplomacy, so let's grab that extra point of Athletics. I should have balanced this out better, or just went with Laborer. For Vortis, there isn't really any decision making that would require his input. Especially that he isn't here right now. Oh, wait. No, it's fine, because there is only a fixed talent to get from leveling up. That's fine. Runes and Arcana, yes. And then Alchemy, sure. For magic, what did we say we want for his magic? Hold on, there is a point assigned to Impetus, so it's probably that, because we want at least rank 3, which will happen next time he levels up. Should be fairly quick. Utility takes a backseat to just... Oh, excuse me. Utility takes a backseat to just doing more damage. And the other two will level up soon enough. And then there's the NPCs. Hold on. I have coins. I should have spent them, because I now know what they do. Oh well. Anyway, let's see what other missions are still available. Gems, we can't do that, and it's in the previous zone. Hunters hunted. We are looking for her. House divided. Night Prophet. We are looking for documents in black boxes. We didn't find any of them yet, so we probably need to search along the river for those. And then Heart of the Forest. Forest Spirits. Well, this is the river. We haven't been very far to the east. In fact, we haven't been very far to the south either, because we stopped at the fort and then I got busy. How much cash do I have? Where is my cash? 4,000. Since I'm not doing diplomacy, I might as well dress properly. Do I want any of his gear? The boots would be nice. The helmet, I already have an okay one. The gauntlets would also be okay, but these provide elemental resistance, so there isn't really much of a reason to swap them out. There is no weapons I would like. A crafting recipe for arrows, but we can't make those. Wait, we might be able to pick up other recipes though. Not from this guy. Wait, yes, from this guy. Elixir of healing and elixir of might, but I don't think Fortis... Yeah, not a high enough rank in alchemy just yet. Does this guy offer anything useful? No, not really. He does have potions at a reasonable price though. At this point, I'm actually tempted to just snag those. Here. Does she really need 2 of them? No. Hold on. She can keep 1 and he'll get the 2nd. We do not need to refill our supplies. Because if we were to need to do so, I can just grab them from here. There. This is fine. Someone might eventually use all of this gear. Just maybe not immediately. Tempted to give the goblin the flaming dagger. Although realistically it's not meant for her. It's just there in case I need fire on her. Echo of Desolation, no. Oh, and she still isn't going to pick up any charisma shit. Anyway, there isn't really much admin that needs to happen, so let's move alongside the river and look for the black boxes. Maybe find totems too. Anything near the bridge? No. So we are interested in going this way. And it immediately goes quiet. That's a good sign. Black boxes, black boxes. I'm also pretty sure we are getting close to the end of what's available in early access. Ah, shit. Sure. Just whack it. I don't think I need to use any magic right now. Yeah, I should be able to just get away with chopping them up. And maybe shooting a bow sometimes. Please hit. Ooh, nice. Almost a kill. 1 backstab is worth more than 2 stabs from the front. Yep, checks out. Hold on. Oh, he is using fancy arrows. It'll need to be his turn. Anyway. 12 damage. How is Fortis doing 12 damage? He only has 11 total. Because he has a talent that increases it by +1. Something doesn't check out about the math. Oh. Hold on. All of my alarms are going off because this was meant to happen now and not an hour. No, it was meant to happen an hour from now, not immediately. Anyway, stab the bugs. There we go. And now we remove the fancy arrows, because he shouldn't be wasting those on common beetles. Watch him not hit now. Almost. Hold on. Are those? Yeah. Perfect. See, no need to use magic. Not even any wounds. Just a bit of free money. Where would I... Ah, there we go. Disarm. Yes. Pick the lock. Shit. If it fails again... it'll break, right? No, wait. 81%. Let's try to pick it. Fuck. There we go. Oh, and I have lockpicks now. How convenient. I'm not sure this quest would be possible to finish if I jammed the lock on those. There might be still the option of opening it with magic, but I don't think they sell any scrolls of that. I really shouldn't be taking that kind of risk. Anyway, let's just keep moving. There is potentially a lot of ground to cover. Potentially. And I might still hit the end of the playable area. Ooh. Which would be a disappointment, honestly, because I am enjoying my time here, but if it so happens, I already have a replacement lined up. Which way now? Sure. Let's stick to the hills. Maybe watch out for any potential enemies. Though I don't really see anything. Ah, it's those poison guys. Well, let's not mess with them for now. Last time was traumatizing enough. Also, the droning music here. Damn. It sure is something. Nope. Nope. I'm mostly looking at the minimap, but doesn't seem like... Oh. Almost missed that guy. Ah, shit, there's more. Fine, we fight. These guys might actually demand some magic being used, so... Nice. Just guard. Delay. Nice shot. Let's go. Oh yeah. Mushroom Man. Delay again. Guard. Delay again. Delay again. Takes 2 hits and gets burned. This is what I've been waiting for. Oh, 1 hit point. How unfortunate. Go Vortis? Obviously. At this point, yeah. That was basically guaranteed. Delay, sure. Let's have it approach. Move, shoot. Cool. Good hit. Guard. Guard? Just a bow. Oh, a rare miss from Vortis. Oh no, I took damage. And worse than that, the mushroom didn't. Small heal should be enough? Sure. It lifts 4, but then heals for 4 more, so it's okay. Well, it was an attempt. Do I just burn it? No. Maybe I should have. Yeah, I probably should have. Took some unnecessary damage, but I won't be bandaging those. Hold on, there's a red dot here. Doesn't seem to indicate anything. It's just there on the map. Must be some debug marker. Maybe an encounter that I have already cleared. Oh, you can get up here. Okay. Ah, fuck. No. There is way too many of those guys. Thankfully, they retreated. I am not going to try. Not against those. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's just beetles. Thank God. We are a little bit out of formation, but that's fine. There's no penalty for firing into melee. Not in this game, at least. Throw some fire around? Sure. Oh. That's rare. Do I escape her or do I AoE spell? Please actually work. It did. Rare as that is. And she's not even the one that gets attacked. Never mind. She might die. Shit. This one. Close enough. Let's make sure she doesn't actually die. And then maybe a smaller heal for Girdian. Good enough. That's actually way more magic than I had originally anticipated I would use, but... if you have to, then you have to, right? Let's remove her from combat. And that's it. She will defend. She's actually removed from combat. She did her part for now, at least. This guy. This one is most likely to die before it gets another turn. And it's dead. Good job, Vortis. A small heal? No, wait, we can just bandage those wounds. So let's go into melee with the goblin. Oh, come to think of it, we did update the version to 8.6, I believe. There are things I can now do. With the goblin. Funny things mostly, but we will try after this fight. Actually, we can try them in this fight, because what they added is dual wielding. She's not going to be doing a ton of damage, but she can freely swap between weapons. -20, and that's it. Without dual wielding talents, this is actually a bad idea. I don't think you can also attack with both weapons simultaneously. At least not without any talents to do so. Yeah. Well. It was a fun idea. Let's make it a big hit. It's a crit. Ah, shit. Sure. Since we already use willpower, might as well throw some more. Oh, that's unfortunate. There we go. Let's use the fancy bandages, because we did take a few more hits than we probably should have. And let's keep moving. Regrettably, this is about all the dual wielding we will see, what just happened. Because I'm not a big fan of that fighting style. To say nothing of the fact that I don't have a specialist for it, so why would I try and use it? Hold on. We just fill out the map, and then we will deal with the cats. Regrettably, the only way to deal with them is through violence. Thankfully, so long as the tank is up front, they probably won't be trying to attack anyone else. So I can just go in there with my shield and have fun defending against the horde. They don't even do damage to me. Sure. Ah, I didn't defend. That's fine. Small hit or big hit? Big hit will kill, so Close enough. Could have been better, could have been so much worse. Oh. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, and I'm now taking actual damage from them too. Hold on. Fuck. That's so extra bad. Do I? No, there's no need. Maybe there is. The odds of actually hitting something are pretty slim right now. Bigger or smaller? Smaller. Oh, that's a lot of damage still. Shit. She must have rolled high. Meanwhile... no hit. Our master hunter finally does something. Not to be upstaged, Vortis also hits. And we can turn this into a flanking attack thing because of his talent. Basic bandage, take the pelts. Cool. Another mob cleared from the field. However, still nothing on those boxes. And definitely no ciphers, at least for now. I might have to actually attack those poison boys. Which is very unfortunate, but very likely to be necessary. Yeah. There is nothing here. Shit. At least the map is filling out. Oh, and I went all the way back. That would explain why I'm not finding anything interesting. There's nothing interesting to be found. Huh. Also, I am already unexpectedly tired. This might end up being a shorter one. Not that I'm very prone to complaining, of course, but still. It is, at the very least, a session meant to fix my sleep schedule, so the longer it goes, the better. Now, if only I could find one of those fancy boxes again. Those guys again. Shit. Fine, we try and kill them. With Girdian being sick and all of our mages running on fumes. Hello, friends. How many of you are there? Just 3. They are, however... Fuck. Wait, did he... He attacked and failed. Shit. Can I equip arrows? No. Do AP. Fuck. Big stab. No dice. 60% hit rate. Fire blast? Sure, that never misses. It also doesn't kill them, but that's okay. At least for now. I am poisoned. Not good. But that's also easily fixed. Let's do a channeling on the healthy one. Because that's a lot of damage that they cannot resist. Or at least shouldn't. A hit and a defend, because we will probably need to be defending from those. Nice. The injured one, just to clear out as many threats as possible. They also don't seem to like fire very much, which is beneficial. Just a bow? It worked out, perfect. These are much easier than when I was level 2. Clear the poison. Go for a stab. Nice. Hit it twice. Sure, it's a flanking strike. Just blasted with fire. Cool. No casualties. Other than the moral ones of using mana. Perfect. Had to fiddle a bit with the AP usage for aiming, but it worked out. What wonders does this open to me? Doesn't really seem to be anything. Oh. Oh, that's very convenient. Ah, and another one of those. Still no cipher documents. But since we are finding more and more boxes, that means we are making progress. I wish I could see the riverbed. Because I worry that there might be just a flat drop and I'll die drowning. Actually, you know what? That's what quick saves are for. Oh. Oh, this is shallow. Waist deep at best. Hold on. Can I have a conversation with her here? Wait, not like this. Not like this. Manage party. Find a place with more room. Okay, so she doesn't want to stand in water. It's mildly upsetting, but only just mildly. Ooh. A farm and more mushrooms. Let me just clear out the fog of war. Because I very much enjoy having my map fully explored. Anything fun down here? No, doesn't look like it. Good opportunity to go back up. 1, 2, 3 mushrooms. Probably something more will sprout out when I get inside. Sure. Hello, Lua. Thank you for the raid. What do you mean you forgot? You are in. Up. And we are in combat. Ah, well, don't worry. I would be surprised if any of you followed me. Because I'm usually on Lua's stream as a viewer. What did I do? I rushed my goblin at the mushroom. That's not very good. Thankfully we can fix that mistake with some good old archery. Oh yeah, that works. I'll be playing the dumb hero and probably set myself up for future combat. There we go. Oh, thank you for the follow, Mari. Or should I say, welcome to the company. Actually, I should probably introduce myself. To those of you who might not know me, my name is Severin Najemny, and I am a mercenary VTuber, currently living my best life, having an adventure in the land of Archaelund, which combines first-person dungeon crawling, or in this case forest, with tactical combat in a style similar to XCOM, which is honestly the best of both worlds. Because usually those kinds of games don't have very good combat. It's hard to have good turn-based combat when your party is in first person all the time. We might need to intercept that mushroom. Let me go guard there. And this one is about to die in a fire. Let's see if a thunder arrow is enough. It is. Excellent. No need for healing, no one approaching. This is good enough. Girdian is sadly still sick from our previous adventure. A little bit unfortunate, but... yeah, they don't like fire. Okay. Vortis is running low on mana. He should probably focus on his archery, so... that's not great. Wait, oh shit, he ran out of fancy arrows too. That's double not great. Oh, well, that's a bummer. And Marietta now has no mana with which to attack as well. Very bad. Let's summon a rat. At least minimize any damage that I will be taking. Okay. Ooh, and I don't have any healing too. This might have been a very unfortunate fight to take. There we go. Please hit. He does. Okay. Cool. I need to move up. Because if anyone is going to be taking hits, it should be me. Especially with the hits being big. Ooh. That stings. Vortis still has to save his trick for when it's actually going to matter, so... And that's that. Oh. How are they missing? Those are easy hits to make. And this one doesn't have anything she can do. Because she's completely bottomed out on mana. Sure, mage and melee. Okay. I'm actually impressed. She managed to land a hit. The last bit of healing I have will have to happen now. Okay. Girdian, please hit. This one. Thank you. To be fair, he is working against the sickness, so that he managed to is good enough. Ah, damn it. Ooh, they moved in. Okay, now's the time. Blizzard shards, go. No paralysis, sadly. So this is just damage. And not a lot of damage, because they are apparently immune to cold. This might be the end of me. Well, it shouldn't, because I still have enough combatants to actually deal with this. We might actually have casualties, though. Or not. Everyone seems to be hitting hits of a lifetime. This one is more damaged. Well, right. Time to think of it, if they are immune to cold, maybe I should swap my weapon. The end amount is going to be around the same, because the mace isn't very good. Let's see. Archery or last bit of magic? Oh, here's a plan. Apply Firebrand to the swordsman, so he actually deals damage when he hits. Or if he hits. I fancy myself a swordsman, but within the confines of this game, that doesn't really mean very much. Ah, well. That's nice. Excellent. Perfect. Okay, so that was a little bit easier than I actually expected. But we are now actually completely dry. And I don't recall there being any rest locations nearby, too. We'll have to find a safe haven somewhere. What is this point of interest? Does it tell me? Hello? Abandoned farm. Well, that much I could have told by myself. Honestly. Hold on. I was supposed to look for totems to touch with a stick I got from a lady. But there doesn't seem to be one here. The river should still be shallow enough to walk along the bottom, but I might not be able to climb out of it. So let's stay on land for now. See if there's any loot hidden behind here. No, it doesn't seem to be. But I can walk up this river. Which probably isn't the greatest of ideas, given my current situation, but it's also exactly what I'm going to do. Just be extra cautious about enemies who might require mana to defeat. Up. Huh. Nothing. That's actually a good sign, though. Okay. Oh shit. No. This is definitely not something I want to fight right now. Those are panthers. And while they are hilariously weak initially, they do pick up pace once there is a few of them. Let's go back. I will, however, make note that this river can be ascended. Let's hope for a campsite soon. Oh, there's bandits, so that's not gonna happen. I'm actually surprised that you can't camp in the abandoned village now that it's cleared out. There is no rest. I might just be forced to go back to the city. This is the only thing I can really do right now. And then there's going to be a ton of backtracking. Ooh, I don't like this. Hello, Crespin. Let's hope my sleep schedule does fix itself, but... yeah. For now, we go until I drop dead. And thank you for the supply check. Let me get my drink. A little bit of sugar this time. Cheers. I also have a snack, but it's not the time for it just yet. Let's have the orb siphon me away to town, and let's have a rest. Maybe Girdian will get better. His illness is... yeah. We want to clear that out. Just begin rest. I can pay for it. I have effectively infinite money as far as rest goes. We can't do any alchemy. Ooh, a potion of deep breath. And I know how to make those now. Hold on. Let me get another topaz. Let me just put this in here, because this can stay here. Potion of vitality. That should honestly probably go to Girdian, who is currently suffering from illness. The potion... I'll take it for myself. This can go here. Now that I know those can be reagents, I'm going to keep them until they are needed. This is for sale, this is for sale. Lockpicks are useful. All of this will be exchanged for cash. Perfect. Let's go check in the bounties. I would like to... hold on. Claim bounties. Golden beetle, golden beetle, golden beetle. Panther, panther. Perfect. It's not a lot of cash, but it's cash. At least it covers my tavern fees. You have reset your inventory. Perfect. We can sell trash to you again. And buy ammo. At this point, what I should probably do is just give this guy his ammo and give the other one to Vortis. Because Vortis has been doing very well with a bow, and I might as well reward him with proper ammunition. If the merchants reset their inventory, then I probably could get more healing potions, right? Yes, I can. The question is, do I give them to anyone? I guess I do. And then, sure, like this. Fortis isn't very likely to be in direct combat, but for the situations where he is. And of course, you. I would like the reagents, because we will be crafting potions out of those, even if we don't immediately need them. Anything else? Ring of Focus I don't need. Ring of Embers I might need. She will get the Ring of Cold Protection. Why do I have so many Rings of Focus? Everyone has a Ring of Focus, it seems. Maybe I shouldn't have sold them. Maybe. If it's a mistake, it's one I will live with. The people that do need to resist mind afflictions already do so. Here are your pods. Thank you very much. That's a much better deal than the Panthers. Hello, ma'am. Would you join us? No, she won't. Hello, ma'am. Would you happen to have work for us? An official mission. Ah, she is willing to talk to me now. Perfect. You look like you've seen your fair share of fighting. I might have a task for you if you are not easily spooked by a little violence and blood. A large band of what seems to be Venari bandits settled somewhere in the hills north of Urendale. Take care of the problem and I'll pay you 300 suns. They seem to be bandits. What does this mean? Are they robbing travelers or not? They haven't killed anyone yet, but they have intimidated several road merchants. Some of them left their wares behind and ran away. I have few men to spare and you probably have experience out there in the wilderness, so this might be a good opportunity for you. Maybe it would be best to try to talk to them first, or someone in town has heard about them. Listen, adventurers, the Duke of Narthis recently scolded our Baron about the unsafe roads, and the Baron, in turn, made the point very clearly to me. When bigwigs and politics are involved, there's no compromise, no improvisation, just plain obedience. I want them removed from the vicinity of the Narthis Road immediately. And if you fail, I'll need to either recruit men or hire mercenaries to do the job. Okay, sure. I'll try to solve that problem, although technically I would prefer to be called a mercenary than an adventurer. North, right? And the map hasn't really loaded that far. Or maybe it did. Hills north of Narthis, so maybe there? Sure, we can take a small detour to the north. If the lady demands it, who am I to refuse a redhead? There might be fall damage. Nope. I'm very smart and I can avoid fall damage. There we go. This should be new areas, right? Yeah, if I keep to this little creek, I should hit new areas. Oh, and there's panthers here. Boom. This might actually be a little bit wasteful, but... shoot. Come on, my friend, please. There we go. Oh, almost a kill immediately. Ready for approach, ready for approach. Nice. No need to do magic just yet. We might be in a little bit of trouble here. Nope, they went the right way. Sure. Or not. Aim, fire. Nice. Okay. Sure. I don't want to use mana for this, but I might have to. Especially with one of the Panthers deciding that it's time to flank. Sure. Go. Yeah. That's actually not great. That was a very low damage roll. To say nothing of the fact that I'm using the expensive arrows right now. This might end up being rather unfortunate, honestly. Oh shit, you can probably hear... You can probably hear someone outside playing music or something to that effect. Not sure, but I can see on the microphone readout that when I am silent, it's still spiking up to about half. Ah, that's so unfortunate. But it is a Sunday. People do those kinds of things, and I can't really tell them not to. At least not for another 3 hours. Okay, well, I'm glad you can't hear it, because it's definitely picking up on the microphone. Hold on, let me just adjust it further. Because I'm also seeing that it's peaking when I speak, and that's not good. Hopefully this is a little bit better. Okay, thank you very much. That helps a little bit. Also, hello Ferd. Glad to see you lurking again. Well then, right. We are looking for bandits or bandits lookalikes somewhere north, which is probably here. You know what? You may not be able to hear it, but I can actually feel the music. That's how bad it is. I can actually feel the walls shaking around me. Not a pleasant feeling. People really have no consideration for others. Okay, these appear to be... never mind. They have spotted me. This encampment is inhabited by Vernari nomads and hunters, which ready their bows and spears. Their leader is in sharp contrast. Is clad in chainmail and wields an impressive Mercian greatsword, which I wish I could wield myself, but I am now married to a shield, so tough luck. That's close enough, Imperi. This land belongs to Willow Clan. Turn back or die. Peace. Peace or kill a dozen people. I have the fuel in the tank to do this because I didn't use any mana on the Panthers. Well, the nice redhead lady told me to kill, so We are here to kill. And there is thankfully not enough of them for that to be a problem. They only count 7. This is basically a fair fight. They're not even all that much more durable. Well, they are very durable, but only by the standards of my party. This is fine. Let's ready for approach. The archers seem reluctant to actually shoot, which is very nice. This guy. Cool. How will they approach? If I set Henrietta to ready here, this should be okay. Let's root the boss in place. Right? No. Because I actually want him to approach. In that case, let's give them something else to hit. If they kill a rat, that's one of my guys not being killed. That's pretty much good enough. A small heal and that's it. Yeah, just defend. Oh no, the rat moved. Fuck. Oh, and they are flanking for the wizard, huh? Okay, clever man. You are going to burn for that. Shit, I was supposed to have his hit points. $11, which is perfect. This is going to be a bother. Sure. Rally, move, hit, defend. The rat is gone. Good job, rat. Thank you for the pat, Lua. Let's see. Guardians should be shooting. Who should be shooting? Probably the guy he shot previously, although we do want to deal with the boss first, so let's do that. A supply check. Thank you very much. As previously mentioned, I have with me my alchemical concoction, which is just watered down something else. Cheers. And since I skipped it previously, let's do a little cat check. She's making faces at me from the bed. I'm not really sure what those faces are meant to be. She's probably upset by the loud music and the fact that I took away the blanket because it really needs cleaning. We have Vortis at the bat, and this is a perfect opportunity to rain some ice. Please do paralysis. No paralysis. That's unfortunate, but still okay. We now have no one whose health we would like to have. So we will save that for healing, and instead... Actually... You know what? Sure, let's delay. Oh. Okay. I guess a stab. That works too. And some fire. Fire solves problems. At least in this game. Very few enemies are resistant to fire. Most of them so far are resistant to cold. Oh. Do I take advantage of that? No. I can probably finish off the boss, and because he got hit from the side, I can get a flanking hit. And now the enemy is demoralized, which gives me a free turn to act. Perfect. I like that little detail that they put on boss-type enemies a small reward for killing them first. This guy. It's a miss. Guardian, I know you're sick, but still. You're supposed to be an archer. And you're not really archering. Vortis has another great opportunity to freeze a bunch of dudes. We don't want friendly fire though, so we need to pick carefully. Or just burn someone to death. Yeah, that works too. Perfect. Healer finally gets to do something. We can also maybe... Sure, this guy. He resisted. Oh, I hate how they have basically no chance to resist, but they still can sometimes do it. It's the most annoying thing ever when they resist on a 15% or a 10% chance. Especially that this is a move that I can use only once per rest. Uh-huh. 2 hit points. I can probably leave this to someone else. Start working on the next guy. Oh, come on. At this rate, everyone will be left with 2 hit points. And I think they are going to start waking up from their stuns soon. Although, to be fair, they got hit with the stuns pretty hard. Pearl should be able to do it. Yeah. Perfect. That's a good use of a healer's turn, just doing 2 damage to everyone that needs 2 more damage to die. There's probably some extra reward for solving this peacefully, but at this point it's a little bit late to think about that. Sure. Girdian, please. I hate how Girdian, supposedly 70 base accuracy, and he gets balanced arrows to improve that further. He can actually aim the bow. And he still misses more than Vortis does. Vortis being a mage with a 57 base accuracy. My mage is a better archer than the dedicated archer, specialized in nothing but the use of a bow. Okay, so he missed this one, but still, on a long enough time frame, the Vortis is actually hitting more. No dice, and no second hit. Marietta has nothing to do but magic, so let's do magic. Okay. Now it's just the 2 archer ladies. Finally, a hit. It's not as good as the hit with a spear, though. 7 damage. Fortis should be able to. Not quite. Only 6. Slightly embarrassing. And the goblin can't finish. And Marietta has no mana. So she's going to have to stab. I probably should have had her defend instead. No, I'm not gonna have Guardian shoot the girl with 1 hit point. There we go. It took all I had, but that's why I took it with all I had. Take everything. And apparently the sword is even fancier than I initially estimated. 712 plus 10 accuracy. Centurion blade. Ooh, how I very much would love to wield this thing. But as previously mentioned, I am sadly married to a shield on account of my shield mastery. I became a squire because I wanted to be a knight, and that means shield. Any loot in camp? Doesn't seem like it. Nope. But it is a rest location, so I might as well. Do we spend supplies? Probably no need to do that. 50% mana is okay. And since I have the option, let's do those potions that I wanted. That's actually a very cool potion to have. Steel-tipped arrow. Could be useful, eventually. Let's not run around in the dark, mostly because it's not a very good viewing experience. There's also no penalty to just wait until the morning, so I'll just do that. This game has a few small issues with the way those mechanics around rest and camping interact. Because it really is just tedious on a certain level. It adds flavor, but that flavor doesn't really mesh well with the gameplay itself. If there was an actual time pressure, that would be a valuable mechanic to have, but so far there is none. I can take however much time I want, which means that so long as I have the supplies, I can spend 6 months rescuing a guy that's supposedly about to be eaten by wolves any second now. In contrast to something like Dragon's Dogma, where I don't even get to camp. If 6 hours game time pass, the kid is dead, and you only find his clothes. And that's how you do time pressure good. Oh fuck, I'm stunned. Oh, right, because I was sprinting. That's another super annoying mechanic. I know why they do it. Because they don't want you to escape from every encounter by just sprinting away. But maybe don't do it to me when I'm sprinting towards them. That would be nice. Oh shit. My healer is about to die. Fuck. Vortis, go. Good enough. Sure. Heal thyself. And then maybe patch me up too. Cool. Good turn. Gideon with the bow. Finally. Oh, it's paralyzed, so I can probably just executed, right? Yeah, that had no chance of not hitting. Strike once, defend. This is the optimum movement for a melee. Take advantage of the sword, then of the shield. This should be safe to just play with weapons. No need for magic anymore. Yeah, definitely no need for magic. Boom. I completely forgot, but I think Girdian is actually a master flanker, isn't he? Yeah, he can flank. He gets full bonus from backstabs when just doing side attacks. It'll be dead before its next turn. Or maybe not. Nope, never mind. Of course, Vortis had a turn. Let's take the loot and let's do the fun part of leveling up the girls. Well, it would be more fun if we got anything fun to do with those levels, but right now it's just a locked progression. Sure, let's go with Initiate. Level up. Skills. We don't have anyone else doing Ancient Lore. And she is now the Herbalist Specialist. For magic, we can pick up Order for a new spell, which will be what? Cleansing Flame. Burn all creatures in a 2x2 area. Undead suffer additional damage. Or Arms of the Righteous. The entire party melee attacks become infused with unstoppable might, gaining bonus accuracy and armor piercing. Yes, please. This is so big. I cannot believe I didn't pick this up earlier. Because this is one of the very few bonuses to accuracy that you can share with your team. It's almost ridiculous how long I slept on this. The game is about to end, at least as far as early access goes. And I only now get one of the best spells that would have helped me in the early portions. Flanking expert for Henrietta, that's okay. And her skills, as usual, everything. She's the expert at disarming and detecting traps. That little annoying patch. This little annoying patch. Let me just clear out the fog of war from the map, even though it's not very interesting. Oh, actually it is interesting. Oh, it's double interesting because we are actually looking for those. Perfect. This is a quest item, so let's put it somewhere safe. Somewhere safe in this case being... Let's put it with Marietta. I don't think Girdian is the safest place to give anything. Toxic Protection. I would love to give it to him, but I'll take it for myself. And then this is... Tainted Beast Blood. What was the practical purpose of that item? Because I remember it having some. Whatever. I'm sure I can sell it to someone, I'll just have to figure out who it was. And yep, we're going to clear out that little patch of darkness before I return to the city and hopefully never go north again. because there just isn't anything interesting here anymore. I cleared out the bandits, I cleared out the quarry. If I clear out the forest, it should be finally complete. Ah, hold on. Let me rest the lungs. Wait. Ah, fuck. I went the wrong way. Of course. Leave it to me to get lost in the forest. To be fair, those impassable hills definitely do not help. That's a way they could have solved this. No getting exhausted when traveling on roads. That would be a nice compromise. This way. They really should do something about travel, because the backtracking is... ah, fuck. The least exciting part of this game. There's only so many times I can travel through this forest and still admire its beauty. After a while it gets repetitive. This isn't good. Just a small one. I can't afford to use the bow when it might not actually kill them immediately. Arms of the Righteous. Wait, hold on. Let's put the attack spell here. Let's put the very good healing one next to the other healing one. Clear those two. There we go. Attack magic, healing magic, buff, utility. Just as God intended. Speaking of, this thing has a lot of hit points, so now it will have a little bit less, and we might as well play with the fancy new toy. Oh yeah, that's unnecessarily loud. Somehow still missed. That's just hilarious. Do I want to attack it now or later? A good thing the Panthers don't deal a lot of damage with individual attacks. Nice. It should be safe for Vortis to attack with the bow. Or not. Ooh, do I try again? Sure. And it's dead. Perfect. Gamble paid off. Always keep gambling, kids. Well. To be fair, Marietta isn't meant to be stabbing things with a sword. She just has one because it's funny. And it looks better than if she held a staff. Oh, it's just 2 damage. This is going to be so much overkill. Do I bandage the wounds? Sure. We do actually want to run out of the basic kits. Okay, Let's see if there's anything else hiding in this little patch of fog of war. Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. Too bad the fog makes it... The actual fog, not the fog of war, makes it difficult to see if there's anything else here. For example, I would have expected a box in this dead end, but no, there isn't one. And I do need to look for boxes. There was, I believe... Yes, there is. There's a way up there. I think here. So if I go there, I should be able to do some combat and maybe explore a new area. And now that I am confident in my ability to defeat the Yaksa guards, I think it's okay if I go there. Because that's what I will encounter up there. The poison guys without arms. Well, without hands. They have arms, they're just very pointy arms. Ah, there we go. 2 or 3 of them. I don't have any mana, but I shouldn't need it. Ah, shit. Of course there was more. A total of 5. This might be just a little bit more than I can chew. Well... It just will start cracking. The question is, will I crack them or will they crack me? Wait, didn't I pick up a ring of vitality? Hold on, someone had that, right? No, it's a potion on Girdian. Crap. Speaking of potions... Those antidotes are looking mighty delicious right about now. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. And there goes all of my healing spent on buffing damage. Not very wise of me, I will admit. But it might pay off. Okay, this guy didn't move. That's great. Vortis, please. All of it. Close enough. Shame that they are resistant to cold, though. Move up and shoot this guy. Dead. Perfect. Antidote, right? Right. Oh fuck, that doesn't even kill all of the poison, that just reduces the severity. And wouldn't you know it, the severity is going to come up again. Effect power 7. Damn. I'm dead. I'm dead if someone doesn't heal me. And they can't heal me. Yep, That's nice. We are going to be 2 people short very soon. We're already short a healer. This is such wasteful overkill, but I need that guy dead. Okay, plan B. Pick up a shield, defend. This might still not work out, especially that I don't have mana anymore. Fuck. If this was free, guys, maybe. Shit. Vortis, can you? Oh no. Target gains 1 armor and spirit resistance. That isn't going to help. Weightless shield and a bubble. Caster gains an unnatural ability to anticipate attacks. Strength. Loses days. Spot hidden, that's not gonna help. Shit, none of those are good. If I could cast all of them at once, they would count as something in terms of defensive power, but... Okay, sure. And thankfully, Vortis is skilled with... Oh shit, why can he not use this? Can't be used in combat because it summons a physical weapon. Shit. Okay, gain dodge. No, he cannot because he used the spell already. Guard? If Girdian never misses... and Vortis never gets hit... Wait, what? Can't be used in... Oh, for fuck's sake, why can't all the best spells not be used in combat? Fuck. Well, all that's left is to pray. Okay, that's 1 extra round of survival that I get. No fucking way he does it. Vortis, you absolute madman. Ah, fuck. Girdian is gonna fail him. No! Shit! Oh, and when did I last save? Because it definitely wasn't it. Fuck. Well. That's mighty unfortunate. The adventure is not over, I just don't recall when I last saved. It auto-saved at some point. That's good. After combat with the Panthers. That's when it saved. I think it auto-saves after a victorious combat, so that will be very nice. This fucking forest though. Up, hold on. It's doing the thing where it pretends to crash again. Ah, yes. Dead Panthers, perfect. We are just a little bit of exploration behind. Exploration that, by the way, yielded nothing useful. Yeah, I don't really like that, but okay, fine. Not even the totems I'm supposed to touch with a staff. I don't even know how those things look like yet, because we haven't seen any. Okay, lesson learned. I can take 4 of those guys at best, The fifth one is going to be a nightmare, and I need mana for it. Which means we curl up our tails and run. I can at least check in the successfully completed mission. The rest of it will have to wait. Okay, well, not like that, but with a team, sure. Touch the orb without resistance, go. Might as well catch a nap before we go meet the nice lady. Perfect. I could also technically replace Girdian with another party member, but... Oh, he is healthy now. That's nice. We want to talk about the Wild Varnari. The job is done. Well, I don't think any of them escaped, but that's nice. Or not nice. No more work from her, sadly. Which means it's back to the forest on the other side. Do I have any loot to sell? Yes. And I also want to stash the fancy sword. Because beautiful as it is, it's also heavy and rather useless. Stash this. And stash those. The rest of it... Yeah, let's go check in the bounties, because that might be useful. Smoker hide. There we go. What is this used for? Any of you want it? A moment of your time, travelers. I've heard you have been venturing into the Medrin forest. Is that true? Well, yes, we have. My name is Horton Surehand, Grey Hunter from Port Milan. My lineage counts many hunt masters for dukes and kings. You may have heard of my ancestor, Verdana Wyvernbane, who served the last Soldanian emperor himself. Anyways, not many are brave enough to venture inside the Medrin nowadays, and I wanted a word with you. Let's be polite about it, because he might have some money I would like. You must be a proud huntsman then, looking to follow the steps of your ancestors. He looks down embarrassed before replying in a quiet voice. The truth is, I'm a terrible hunter. My aim is weak, my steps noisy. I can't stand the wilderness, the sound of beasts, the loneliness, the insects, the heat and cold. It's just not for me. Wait a minute. Didn't you just say you are a grey hunter? And by the looks of your gear, of some rank. Maybe none of you are what the fuck? I'll just read it how I used to. Varzilians. Or maybe you have been living on the road for too long to know how proper society works. We are civilized, not savage. We honor the glorious past and its order and rules in order to have a grand future. How could I not join the Grey Hunters? And how could they refuse a sure hand? It was my fate to join them. You sound convinced, but you just admitted in your case it put you through a frustrating life. That's because I am unworthy of my name, a failure. Maybe I am an illegitimate son, or even adopted. That would explain everything. For sure, I'll never marry or have children that could bring even more shame to my family. Ooh, that guy is having it rough. Come now. You really did nothing wrong. You are a free man. You should be able to choose your own fate. Indeed, I intend to do something and live far away from the hunt and the wilderness forever, while not shaming my family name. But I need your assistance, adventurers, and I am ready to pay for it, finally. Among the Grey Hunters, the Master Hunters may remain in the Wooden Tower, training the young, keeping our library, and governing the Order. That's really a job for me. I am still young for that rank, but I am a sure hand after all. All I need is hunting a legendary beast, or at least in appearance. We kill something, and we bring him the trophy. Okay. Surely you've already met Medrin Panthers, a corrupt breed tainted by Sombrium. Younger ones are vicious, but as they grow older they turn into bigger, wrapped monsters called Stalkers. Yet even Stalkers keep growing and gaining might and malice. I want you to bring me the skull of Urthgar, the oldest, strongest, and most wicked of them all. Tell us more about this creature. The first mention is from Varsilian expedition a century ago. They spotted a group of Yaksa in the middle of the night and decided to shadow them. They walked up a stream, then past a small waterfall to reach ominous imperial ruins. Oh, I know where that is. Around the stone altar, they worshipped a monstrous creature, a huge stalker sizzling with the corrupting power of Sombrium, its flesh rotten away. Wisely, they decided to flee. Their expedition included a Varanari tracker, who named the monster Urthgar, which in his tongue means forest nightmare. Since then, there has been a few sightings of the monster, but very little actual information. It is assumed that most people meeting Urthgar didn't live to tell the tale. Okay. How are you going to make this worth our time? I'll triple the obsolete bounty you'd get by the Huntmaster. The official story will be that your party killed the beast under my leadership. But the important thing is that you need me to find the beast, adventurers. Without my guidance, you'll never get close to it. So in a way, we won't be lying. Do we have a deal? Sure. It's a good deal. I'm glad to hear that. Now listen closely. This creature only partially exists in our world, spending most of its time hidden in an unreachable place. It's difficult to explain, but ancient texts describe it as a realm of fog and nightmares beyond our understanding. The Fae, however, found a way to summon Urthgar, locate the ruins, and the altar. Defeat the worshipping Fae that gather there at night. Then you must summon the beast. Please don't tell us we need the blood sacrifice. I believe any small offering will do, such as the salted meat in your rations, but it must be soaked in a special brew known only to the Fae priests. I'm sure the Yaksha that gather at night on the altar will keep some of the substance. There's one last detail you need to know. Urthgar will only prey on the helpless, ambushing asleep or unconscious victims. So, fuck, okay. We are supposed to sleep then? I'm afraid Urthgar only comes to devour those who are asleep, even sacrificed Beasts are put to sleep to summon this one. I wish I could offer more precise direction or a better strategy. And I wish I could change my clothes while I'm doing a conversation, but let's try diplomacy anyway. Can we get more cash out of you? Of course, my friend. Perfect. Oh, he'll throw in his bow as a reward. Well, that's nice. That means either Vortis or Girdian will get a new toy out of this, depending on which one of them can wield it. And I can practically reach that spot that they mentioned blindfolded. The only thing we need is to make it nighttime. Which, much as I hate doing, if it's a requirement, then it will be met. Thankfully, it won't take very long. There, 9 p.m. should be late enough. This will give me some time to reach the actual location I need to reach, and because I have them, I might as well use them. Not as good as a flashlight, but the torch will do. And again, it grows quiet as I enter the forest. Thankfully, I've already cleared the path. So this is just a matter of reaching the location. I sure hope I'm going to have enough juice to do this. How far is it? God, it's so far. It's a shame fast travel only works one way. I appreciate that they have it at all. But boy, is it not as convenient as just going anywhere I want to. Although, to be perfectly fair, were it not that I am streaming and that I have recently lost all of my patience for anything at all, I'd generally consider games without fast travel to be more enjoyable. Because it adds an extra layer of commitment to your decision to go somewhere. And you have to have all the adventures that come with travel. A good compromise would be, say, random encounters during fast travel in a game that actually features those. Because then you have the convenience of fast travel and the inconvenience of bad luck. I read the priestess or a witch or something. I probably will never know because, yeah. Do I blast them with fire immediately or wait for... I need to save some of the juice for when I actually fight the monster, but... so long as I'm using fire, I can probably... let's have Vortis delay. Unfortunate, but recoverable. Ready your ears, because it's a loud one. They really need to fix that. Having all of those overlap is just bad design. This boy. This one doesn't have enough hit points to make it worthwhile. In fact, I'll just stab him. Okay, that kind of sucked. Stab again. Don't care about overkill. It's important that it's gone. Wizard lady is not doing any wizarding, which is very nice of her. Fuck! Girdian, please! Damn it. Undo the poison. Fuck. Effect power 6. And she can remove 3 at most. Fine. Ugh, this is not enough. Dear God. Girdian, you absolute shit. Why didn't you hit? Oh, I should have healed. Oh, this is not great. Oh, perfect. I'm charmed on top of that. Just fuck my everything. Will you? Well, to be fair, that's probably the offer she made. I'd take that offer. This is unfortunate. Defend. Dazed, paralyzed, sleep, stun, or fear. Allows a charmed target a mind resistant check with a bonus to snap out of it. Fine, we use that. Oh, for fuck's sake, you can't use it on an enemy. Wait, no. It's a touch spell. Come on. Nice. Good job, Vortis. I need to potion up. Just fully potion up. Nothing else. Same deal here. Maybe defend. Bitch! Where's the cooldown? At least they are not going to be attacking him. Sure, let's try burning this guy. 2 damage. That's... yeah. Vortis can't move away. Ah, damn it. I think I know why I had a mind resistance ring ready. Ah, and now I have to survive my best fighter trying to kill me. Good lord. That was horrible. Ironwood. Sadly, I can't do anything with this because I can't craft. Moonlight Brew. Okay. And I apparently don't need to actually consume it, which is nice. Yeah, I'd probably take her deal. Now then, where will I find any loot here? There we go. Potion of Might, Boots of Striding. Is there anyone who can still wear those? She has Boots of Striding, she doesn't. He does. He doesn't probably need them. Actually, yeah. If anyone does, it's him. Because with those, he can reposition slightly and then still shoot with full accuracy. And that's huge for him. Wait, how does he have 10 AP? Anyway, let me just quick save, because we are actually quite fucked. Inspect. The carvings on the altar depict ancient rituals. They show Yaksha bowing before a massive beast while offering various sacrifices. The imagery is unsettling and you sense an ancient power bound to this place. They are symbols that seem to give more precise instructions for the ritual. Urfgar is often followed by packs of stalkers. Pouring the brew too quickly and carelessly will bring in more of them. Oh, so I can reduce the amount of monsters now. Sure. Let's follow instructions and summon the beast. Remembering the symbols, arrange the meat carefully and pour the brew slowly. You pour the moonlit brew over the meat. The liquid bubbles as it seeps into the cracks between the ancient stones. The vapors make you dizzy and maybe play tricks with your senses. Shadows begin to flicker and strange noises come from everywhere. Now comes the final part of the summoning. You must sleep by the altar. You hope your sleep is light enough that you can wake up by yourselves before the forest nightmare obliges. Well, thankfully we have Marietta, Master of Meditation, who can help us imitate this state of sleep without truly being asleep. You concentrate and let your mind wander, free in a dreamlike state. Almost immediately, you perceive a presence approaching unaware of your treachery. Once you sense the monster has crossed the threshold of the dream world, you open your eyes. The monster is right there. You get up, ready to confront it. Urfgar slinks through the shadows, its massive frame barely disturbing the air. The creature's eyes glow with a predatory gleam. A smaller Stark cautiously follows its leader's wake, but thankfully the rest of the pack seems to not have been summoned. We are doing this without mana. Fuck! That means Marietta is going to be useless here. Well, that's an interesting loot. A little bit more would have been expected, but... Ah, shit. We don't get any recovery for Henrietta either. Fuck. So we have a wounded fighter, a mage without magic, and we are expected to succeed how exactly? Sure. Defend. Does it count as an undead? No, it's just a beast. Oh, and my healing is also disabled for the most part. Let's see if I can maybe get rid of that stalker. Vortis, I'm sorry. Wait, no, hold on. Better plan. I move him out of the way slightly. And we burn this thing. The big beast didn't have enough movement to actually kill anyone. That's all she can do. Rally. Defend. Please work. I really don't want to have to deal 100 damage to it. Oh shit, that thing is... Ow. Yeah. Great. I should probably start working on killing it, though. Okay, it can only attack once per turn, and... Ah, shit. This was a fluke. I can't actually tank it. That's not brilliant. Not brilliant at all. Oh, and even backstabs don't do much. And I'm burning a lot of time on that stalker because fucking Gurdian can't get a good hit in. Wait. Ooh, Fortis can move away now. That's very convenient. 13 damage isn't bad. I can take a few hits like that. And fix with potions what I can't actually take. Unless it scores a critical hit. Now that would be unfortunate. Okay. This isn't horrible. Sure, might as well. Yeah, it figures. None of those are meant to be hitting anything anyway. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's about to die. That's actually okay. Wait. No luck. No luck. Good luck. Does Girdian deserve to kill this with his shot? Not really, but... Ah, well. Not like he could even if he wanted to. There we go. Not that difficult in the end. I'll take it. The altar is diffused. That's nice. Hold on, let me just... There. Quick save. And let's see what else is up here. Seeing as we got rid of the main threat. Oh. Nope. That's the Panthers. I probably could fight them, but I would rather not fight them just yet. Nothing interesting beyond the fog of war. I guess there isn't anything else here. Which means another episode of fast travel back to base. Thankfully there is a fast travel point nearby. So at least that part is already covered. It's a shame none of those boxes has any loot though. You'd think at least that little kindness would materialize. But no. It's just a big stretch of empty that you occasionally fast travel from. Touch the orb. Siphon freely. Thankfully, Girdian's mind is basically only for the purpose of fast travel. Let's have another rest. Thankfully, there is no pressure. What of this do I want to keep? I might want to redistribute the potions a little bit. It's a shame there is no way for me to make more antidotes right now. Yeah, this is as close as it gets to okay. Let's save it. Maybe I'll find a use for it eventually. Ooh. My dude, mission complete. We defeated the beast. Here's the skull as agreed. He beams and grabs the huge skull excitedly. Looks just as big as the tales described. Amazing. Please take your well-earned reward. You adventurers have saved my life and the dignity of my family name. Here, just as promised, take my longbow. Thank you and farewell. Okay, what is the longbow? Grey Hunter longbow. That is definitely going to be going to Girdian. It does electric damage on top of being a improved longbow. I cannot believe it's actually going to go to Girdian. Then again, no one else can actually use it. Very early, I had half a mind to make Henrietta be the archer of the team, but that's very difficult to marry with the requirements of being a burglar. Even though she does technically get good progression on archery. Sadly, we needed more people in melee, and she's the only one qualified. My friend, we have junk to sell. Sure. All longbow. I'm never using this, so let's sell that. And I'm never using this cat, so let's sell that. You know what? Fuck, the mace can go too. I'm never using that either. This mace is still useful because we might encounter undead, although the usefulness has diminished greatly. The flaming dagger is still technically useful. Although, with the lack of accuracy on it, It might actually be a better idea to give this to Henrietta. Because she already has the flaming spear. But with a flaming dagger, she can still use the shield. Because there is nothing stopping you from going with a setup like that, other than it looking silly. The dagger isn't very accurate, but when the time comes to use a shield, accuracy is the secondary concern. And hers isn't bad anyway. One bounty, a steel-tipped arrow. Can I get more arrows? No. You know what? This isn't worth keeping. I'm already using the piercing ones, and Gideon has the accurate ones. If I could get more arrows, I would. But I need the inventory refresh, and that's not happening right now. Hello, we would like to... Yes, please. Thank you very much. There we go. Okay, we are wealthy. Reasonably wealthy, in fact. Sadly, there is nothing we can purchase with that wealth. That's very sad. What are the missions that remain? House divided. We still need 2 more documents. Although, apparently we should be delivering the diagram immediately. Let's see if it acts as a hint to finding the rest of the scrap. Which means I need to go to the docks. And that means I have to leave through the main gate. That's not a very efficient way to travel to the docks. Not to mention the path isn't very safe to begin with. Oh. Hello, friend. This was in one of the caches. It's just lines and dots. Excellent. I was getting nervous since you were taking your sweet time, but I trust you will find the rest quickly. Here, take a little gold for supplies and expenses. Okay, so that's the cipher I was looking for. Anything interesting to sell? I think you'll be pleased. I will... Oh. Belt of the Envoy, +1 endurance. Belt of the Legate, +1 perception. Super expensive, but if someone actually could utilize them, that they would be worth the price. If I could get those in strength or awareness, though... Oh, it's not perception, it's personality. Because they did with awareness here. Okay, fine. Well, anyway, I can't really buy any of them. And even if I could, I don't need any of the stats they have on offer. Again, strength or awareness, because that would let me do more damage. Eventually, maybe, possibly dexterity, because that lets me use a better bow on someone. Not even that. I just need more strength. So that Pearl can switch over to a powerful bow. Because the dagger short sword stuff is not really working. I've been towards the ruin and I didn't see any paths leading forward, which means now's a good time to start exploring across the bridge again. With the castle cleared out, I won't be getting stuck in it. So that's another great reason to just go and see what else is around there. Yeah, sure. Let's just go this way. Although, with the way I'm feeling right now, we might be ending this adventure pretty soon. Did I mention my sleep schedule being wrecked completely? More mushrooms to fight. And I don't see anything they would be guarding that's of interest to me. Hold on, maybe I don't have to fight them. No, if I go to bed earlier, I'll wake up early and I'll feel bad again. Because I woke up at 4 AM today and that's the problem I want to fix. So I need to stay up longer to maybe next time wake up at around 6 AM. We lost torches. Let's pop another one. Okay, these are bandits, right? I should be able to take on bandits. It's a bunch of dual-wielding assassins, because, of course. I do, but napping during the day never works. I'll just drop dead and go to sleep for 7 or 8 hours. Because apparently a shortest nap ever is still a sign that, yep, we are going to sleep now. Nice. Good job, Vortis. Let's take full advantage of that and just kill this guy with critical hits. Perfect. Pull back. Do I want to do anything else to them? 15 damage isn't really worth channeling. Let's wait and see what they do. They have poison. Of course they have poison. Fuck poison. I wish I could tell just how much the bonus is. For now, though, let's wait. Crap. Maybe the bonus is worth claiming. Because if they are going to poison me to death, it would probably be wise to skip the death part. This last guy can... Oh, wait. Shit, I moved her too far. Well... Wait, it's... No way. I can't zoom in any closer, but... Are these guys fat? They look like they have a bit of a belly going on, which doesn't really look very ninja-like. Please die. Thank you. No, it's not Welkin's fault. Although, if they could change that guy a little bit, that would help. Let's see, poison. Sure, let's remove poison. 1 point of poison though? Nah. Just stab those guys. That would be overkill. Let's do the healthy one. Oh yeah. That's way better. Oh, right, because his bow is electric now. That's nice. Burn this one. Not quite to a crisp just yet. There we go. Also, hello Gummo. It's not mecha break today, and it's probably not going to be anytime soon, sadly. There we go. Sure, use the last of this. Take their crap. They have a campsite. Not bad overall. Probably could have done this more economically. Yes, sadly. Because much as I would love to stream Mecha Break, it's not really... oh shit. It's not really streamable anymore. I get so incredibly salty playing that game that usually I just turn it off after 2 rounds. I'm not going to fire up a stream just to play Mecha Break for half an hour and then call it quits for the day. And I definitely don't have the patience with that game to do 3 hours or 4 or 8. Maybe when season 1 rolls in, although that strongly depends on what kind of changes they implement for it. Oh shit. Marietta is about to die. We need to fix that. What else do we do here? I guess stab the shroom. Good enough. No need to use any more mana. Although I could probably just do it anyway. There we go. No need to bandage. Ah, they were guarding a box. Perfect. Disarm, disarm, pick. Another cipher. Perfect. I'll check that in when I actually return, and for now, we keep exploring. Maybe have a short little rest at the campsite, because that is very convenient to have nearby. Oh, we can probably get rid of those panthers first. Sure. Let's do that. Oh, it's stalkers, not panthers. Fuck. Hold on. Actually, stalkers, other than having a lot of hit points, are actually easier. Because they only hit once per turn and they don't hit any harder. Which feels like a hilarious oversight, honestly. A higher level, higher tier enemy that's actually weaker than the mobs it's accompanied by. This one. Nice. Like this. Efficiency. Ooh, and peak efficiency, in fact. Good job, Vortex. Ready your ears, cause we are going loud. This will never not be annoying. But the spell itself is too good to give up. Not very impressive. They are apparently resistant to elements on top of everything else. Burn this one. Still alive. With 1 hit point. Devastating, really. To overkill or not overkill? I will overkill. There might be need for some healing. In fact, just top it off entirely. And sure, this is actually a good use of a channeling, especially since we rest after this fight. Maybe I should just focus on the specific one. Let's go with this one, because I can't reach the others. Okay. Oh, really? Oh, and I accidentally moved him. Ugh. One thing that gacha games spoil you on is the ability to replan your action as many times as you need until you actually approve it. Girls Frontline does it. I recently started playing Mekarashi, which also does it. Committing to accidental movements just wouldn't fly on a smartphone device. With how easy it is to tap something you didn't intend to actually tap. And honestly, all games should adopt the same philosophy. Players make mistakes, they should not commit to mistakes. No action is final until damage is dealt. No need for bandages, because we rest. Let's go for that campsite. And while we camp, to make it daytime, I'll go turn on the lights to make it daytime. Yes, with supplies. There we go. Oh, how much nicer it is to actually see shit. Speaking of seeing, let's clear out the fog of war around this hill. There might be something hidden here. There is actually a few beetles. Hate to say it, but this kind of tiny trash fight, also not the best of the times. This isn't a fight that will in any way drain my resources, honestly. At this point in time, not anymore. This barely qualifies to be a random encounter. I say as I'm about to die to poison. Maybe I should actually use some mana here. Let's throw a blizzard down. Ugh, the audio levels in this game. You can tell just how rough around the edges it is. Oh, it's unparalyzed. That means Marietta probably can't kill it. Sure, let's throw a spell out. One is good enough. Probably shouldn't be using the fancy ammunition for this, but I'm just too lazy to switch it off. There we go. Oh, that's unfortunate. She can just wait. She doesn't need to actually fight in this one. Really now? This, that. Let's go for... Okay, fine. Overkill. Just 100%. Okay. That's when a dagger would be useful. Stabbing that thing 3 times would be nice. Camera work could do some refining too. It's a little bit annoying that it doesn't actually follow the action, only the character that got its turn last. Or the person you clicked. Anything more interesting than the beetles in here? Nope, not even a yellow submarine. How unfortunate. Let's keep clearing out the fog of war, because somewhere in there is bound to be another cipher. Well, there would be, if there was actually anything here. It's another thing I don't really like. How little of the fog of war you actually clear out. But those are really minor nuisances. I am loving the game, just, you know, because I care, those little imperfections come out to the front. Who knows? Maybe the developer will actually see this and take notes. It has happened before. Ooh. Now that looks like a legendary beast for me to slay. And we should have just enough juice to actually do that. Galshar. Ah, fuck. Really? Why? Who comes up with this bullshit? An invisible enemy spawns behind me. Kills my mage. In one go. And there's nothing I can do about it. Actually, there was one thing I could do about it, but it's too late to do it now. I will make note of doing it after the fight. If I survive. Nice. Well, I certainly did not. And there isn't even any revival magic that I know of yet. Big happy cat eating my dudes. Not fun. Here. Please paralyze. Not the one I wanted. But it works, I suppose. Cheaper heal. And a second cheaper heal. Actually, this is fine. The little one. Shit. Wait a second, that panther... Oh, fuck! That's real bad. That's... yeah. Zero damage, it's fireproof. Fuck. That's bad. That's extra bad. Oh. Well, that was an interesting fight. Just by looking at the huge paws, you begin feeling pain. Probably a memory of what just happened. Beast Mastery. Once per battle, you may use this talent on a beast whose level does not exceed yours, which makes this useless, to charm an animal. For 3 rounds. If it resists, it becomes stunned. Oh, that's useful. Very situational, but useful. Especially in this area. Scouting, maps, survival. This guy does it all. This is the only reason he is still on the team. Because it's just impossible to replace him. And now he's going to be at the very back of the team, because next time we get backstabbed by a panther, he's the one getting stabbed and not Marietta. Now then, sneak around the other panthers and go back to the resting spot. Because tragically, we have casualties that need to be addressed. And also Fog of War to clear. Can I clear it without engaging the Panthers? No. Tough luck. I guess I'll have to do it after I rest. And then maybe after I fight them. Might as well wait for sun to come up. Do I happen to have any alchemy I can do? No, not really. That's fine. I still haven't seen anything that would look like a totem to cleanse. A little bit annoying, because this is what I wanted to be doing today, and instead I'm doing everything else. It's the regular panthers that are dangerous, not the stalkers. Sure. Right. Sorry about the no warning. Why is she stunned? Fuck. I really could have used her being able to stop this panther from killing Henrietta. This is another thing I hate. Wounded status. Because resting is so cheap, easy, and affordable, that status loses any value after the introductory quest, where you kind of have to deal with it. Now, that was a very expensive cleanup. Dear God, why are they suddenly dealing so much damage? That's not something that should be happening. Sure, just kill it. Oh, it's perfectly lethal. This one. When I'm actually defending, they can't hit. That's nice. Too bad I couldn't actually defend previously. Sure. Just burn it to death. And he does exactly lethal again. No! What the fuck? That's not what's supposed to happen here. Yeah, sure. Good enough. Ugh, that's rough. We're gonna bandage. Come on, there we go. I'll live with the wound, although she needs to lose some weight. A torch. There. Perfect. Far from perfect, actually. Wait, where am I? Near this border. Okay, so we stick to this side. If I fight another group of bandits, discover another camping spot or something like that. I'm thinking that's going to be a good place to call it quits. Alternately, I'll just teleport out of here if I don't find anything like it. Yeah, that sounds about right. Hello, friends? Okay, we are not friends. Uh, 36 hit points, poison spears. Easy. Perfectly doable. Ooh, tempting. Very tempting. In fact, so tempting that I will. I should have defended there, but stabbing that guy twice was just more fun. 18 damage and then defend. Because I feel that they might try to attack here. Sure. No good. Oh, for fuck's sake! Crap. That's so bad. How do they even have enough action points to stab with a spear twice this accurately? Although, to be perfectly fair, I am playing at what? The highest difficulty? I have inflicted this misery on myself. I've got no one else to blame. Still bothersome. Sure. Boost accuracy. Defend. Actually, no, not defend. Move. Heal. Murder kill. Yep, that works. Nice. This guy, and then defend. Heal, ready approach. They don't actually approach, they just backstab. Here, have that. She won't be having the time to attack, if that's how it looks. No! Fuck! Oh, this is so bad. God, I hate poison in this game. In fact, I hate poison in every game where the poison happens at the start of a round instead of at the end. That's such an ass way to do it. Might as well deal the damage immediately if it's not going to be preventable in some way. Oh. Ah. Thankfully, I saved before the fight, so we can go back to it. Well, I think we will go back to it some other time. And right now, let's look for someone to raid. Is there anyone I already follow doing anything that we would like to raid into? Not really, sadly. Which is very unfortunate. I hate wasting opportunities like that, but if no one's streaming anything that I could raid, then I'm not gonna raid just at random. Anyway, we will save ahead of this major encounter and give it another go some other time. But for today, this will be it. To those of you who joined me, thank you very much. Thank you once again for the raid, Lua, if you are still here. To those of you who will catch the VOD, thank you as well. Dziękuję I do następnego razu.